What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Manny, and this is the Kit Game. And today I'm bringing you guys another video. So it is January 13th, I think. It's a Wednesday, so you already know what time it is. We fix that real quick. Gotta get the halfway fuck boy, you know what I'm saying? But it's Wednesday the 13th, and this Saturday is the return of UFC. Bro, it's been like 3 weeks. I've been feeling like a crackhead scratching at the neck, like, yo, when's the next fight? You know what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. It's a good card. I'm not gonna. It's giving me Darren Till, Robert Whitaker vibes. That's the kind of vibes it's giving me. It's like a super dope main event, and then the rest of the fights are kind of like kind of throw-ins. I mean, Joaquin Buckley's fighting again. That's to do with the crazy kick. That Chinese dude, I think Li Jingyang or whatever his name is, he's fighting. The co-main event's pretty interesting. It's Carlos Condit versus Matt Brown. I'm kind of getting Shogun Hua. What's his face? Shogun Hua versus Minotauro Nogueira. It's kind of giving me those type of vibes, you know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes is past their prime. Like, Matt Brown was never really like a contender. I mean, Carlos Condit was obviously a beast in the day. But it's kind of like a toss-up fight. It doesn't really matter who's winning. But the main fight, Calvin Kattar versus Max Holloway, is a banger, yo. Banger fight. One of the most exciting fights, I think, period. Because Max Holloway's Max Holloway. You know, he's in contending for the greatest featherweight of all time because he's a monster. I feel bad for him in his last two fights with Volkanovski, which I personally think he won the second one. Volkanovski's the first fight was a toss-up, so I'm not mad that they gave it to Volkanovski, to be honest. But the second fight, I really do think what's his face, Max Holloway won. But Calvin Kattar, yo, he's a monster. Don't sleep on my boy Calvin, okay? He's East Side G from Boston, you know. Gotta represent the East Side, but Calvin Kattar versus Max Holloway is a really interesting fight. And I think, for me personally, there's a lot more pressure on Max than there is on Calvin. Calvin's last 3 fights, he's 2-1. He lost to Sabit, which, if that was a 5-round fight, Calvin may have pulled that away because Zabit gassed out. So, and Calvin was kind of getting his hits off in the second and third round. So if that was a 5-round fight, my boy Calvin was taking the elbow against Jeremy Stevens. We already know. Smash that dude's face. And he was overweight too. So he was like, what? I think he was like 100. I think he was like 4 pounds overweight or some shit like that. On some crazy shit. But Jeremy Stevens is a monster, and Calvin put him away. His fight with Dan Ige, it was a pretty impressive fight. Went 5 rounds. And now it's going to be the true test to see if Calvin Kattar is really that contender. Because, yo, if Calvin Kattar wins, yo, I would love to see Calvin versus Ortega to fight for the belt. That'd be such an amazing fight. But the reason why I say this fight, like, Max has the more pressure because he's coming off of 2 very close wins. So it's either he's going to be second guessing himself or he's going to use that as fuel to kind of push through Calvin. This fight could go 2 ways. I see it either Calvin TKO or Max Holloway decision. I don't see Max finishing Calvin. Me personally, I don't. Max is a volume striker. If he finishes him, maybe like a 5th round TKO or something like that. But to me, that's even stretching it. So yeah, I see it going those 2 ways. Which way is more likely? Honestly, I'm gonna have to give it like 53-47 max. You know, this is a super close fight. Both of these dudes are savages. Um, just me personally, I'm giving the slight edge to Max because Max, all those championship fights, might like the damn, what's the word? The experience that Max has kind of outweighs Calvin's. So I'm low key rooting for Calvin just a tiny bit because the dude's a savage, and I want to see him win. But I love both of these dudes, yo. Both these dudes are fucking amazing fighters, and it's gonna be a great fight, you know. I'm just happy UFC's back, you know, because next week is a big week. We already know what next week is, yo. McGregor Poirier, Dan Hooker versus Michael Chandler, yo. Fights is crazy, yo, crazy. But yeah, that'll do it, guys. Like I said, Max and Calvin, I'm gonna have to pick Max by the slight edge, but I'm rooting for Calvin. So yeah, that'll do it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good shit. Put in the comments who do you think would win, and yeah, that'll do it.